Help subscribe first, friends, and activate the bell. 3. That humans are fear of. Fear is an emotional response to a threat. Fear is a basic survival mechanism that occurs in response to a particular stimulus, such as pain or the threat of danger. Some psychologists have also mentioned that fear is one of the basic emotions, along with happiness, sadness, and anger. Fear must be distinguished from another emotional state, namely restlessness, which generally occurs in the absence of an external threat. Fear is also associated with a specific behavior of escape and avoidance, whereas anxiety is the result of the perception of a threat that cannot be controlled or avoided. It should be noted that fear is always associated with future events, such as the worsening of a condition, or the continued occurrence of an unacceptable situation. Fear must be overcome by establishing support and relationships, diplomacy with trusted and needed parties. Building a capability structure and anticipation management also builds a shield structure. Here are 3 things that people are often afraid of. 1. Fear of death.
No one knows when and how death will come. But for sure, everyone will die in the end. It was natural to be a little afraid of dying, because no one knew about the future. What is not natural is to feel so very afraid of death that you are stressed and shut yourself off so you don't get hurt or get sick. Especially when death begins with an illness. In general, people who experience things like this really feel how the process of death will be experienced. So it is very natural if the fear comes in excess. Assistance for people who experience this kind of fear requires strong emotional control and ability. There must be full awareness that death is certain. Other than that, we must know, at least in terms of faith, after death, where to go and where. The ability to give strong understanding and suggestion is the key word, because death is neither enemy nor foe, but death is a friend. Death is not destroyed but changed. Embrace death with submission and sincerity. Show the way of death with faith, because the way of death is a means to an eternal and peaceful place.
2. Fear of being poor. Property has always been a means of supporting the mobility of human life, especially with regard to money, objects, and rank. Most people do not want to fall into poverty. It's no wonder that many of us are trying in various ways to avoid it, even to the point of exchanging self-esteem just to get some worldly possessions. When traced, the root cause of the emergence of an attitude of fear of poverty is his love for the world. Although everyone knows that what is in this world is only temporary, aka not eternal and eternal. Fortune in the form of wealth is actually a mystery, coming and going cannot be detected. If you experience the fear of poverty that appears excessive, then it's better to just hit that fear of poverty. Maybe, who knows, only a mirage image that manifests and sneaks into the fear. Remember, something that is a mystery will disappear if we are able to smash that fear into pieces. 3. Fear shame. Shame is very important to keep yourself from doing despicable acts. A person who has shame will not want to participate in immoral acts such as stealing, adultery, consuming liquor. Because even though people don't know, he has shame to God who knows best. People who have shame also signify having honor, self-respect, and noble character. Everyone must have felt ashamed. From simple things like being embarrassed for making a trivial mistake to being embarrassed because there are important things that tarnish your identity or good name out there. Because everyone has experienced it, it doesn't mean this feeling will forever settle in you. This must be prevented, and feelings of shame because of certain things must be forgotten so as not to affect you in the future. How to come to terms with feelings of shame. Actually, shame is useful to prevent someone from doing things that deviate from social norms and values. However, constantly drowning in shame will not help you to move on. Therefore, you need to come to terms with the shame. Although it is not easy, you can apply the following 5 steps. 1. Pay attention to what triggers the shame to come. 2. Change your mind. 3. Accept yourself, if you really feel shy. 4. Stay away from people who make your shyness reappear. 5. Forgive yourself. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment positively on this video. Please be patient to wait for the next video.